at the audition, I was so clueless. Entire generations of people, especially young women, read those books, except me. I had not read the books. And I remember I went to the first audition, as they say, a go-see, where you come in and they say, well, we're going to be making a show of these books. And I was clueless. I hadn't read the books. And then I actually came in, I read for the part of Laura and the part of Mary, which is like, no. And then they made the pilot, they did the show. And so I kind of went on and went, oh, that's done. And then they called me back. And I'm like, because I didn't realize it was a cast of thousands. And I get there and they gave me the pages for this character of Nellie Oleson. Of course, I said, again, I'm clueless. I don't know. There's a villain. There's a Nellie Oleson. And I start reading it and she's so awful. And I'm 12. I'm sitting there with my dad and he's been with me in 1,000 auditions. And I said, this isn't a normal part. And he said, what are you talking about? I said, she's awful. She's a bitch. And my father looks and goes, what are you talking about? I start reading it for him. Of course, he cracks up laughing and he's like, okay, you read it exactly like that. In fact, don't practice it anymore. No, put the pages down. Don't look at them. Don't even look at them. You go and you read it exactly like that. Okay, what have I done? So I go in and there's Michael Landon and the producers, and I start reading this thing and they start laughing hysterically. And it was that my home speech where she's talking about how much everything costs in her house. They lost their minds and they say, could you do it again? And I said, well, yes, what do you want me to change? Little trained child actress. And they said, nothing, just read the thing about the house again. They wanted to see if it was like a fluke, and I did it. And of course I was hired on the spot. So I found out what Nellie Oleson was as I was being told that I was going to work on Tuesday. I was like, oh, I guess I'm doing this. And as soon as I read the whole script, I was just like, this is great. This is great. Because, you're a child actor. So many parts are, yes, mother, yes, father, where the children are all impossibly good. Those poor kids in Mary Poppins, like all those kids in movies and TV shows were like a little too good. Little House characters were more rounded. I mean, yes, Nellie was, vile, but even Laura disobeyed her parents all the time. She was always running away and not doing what she was supposed to and going, I don't know, Pa, I tried to do the right thing and I couldn't do it. Even Goody Mary, she set the barn on fire. People were real. Even the good people characters screwed up and had to figure out how to fix it. And things went wrong and people died. And yeah, we shot it in the 70s and it's taken place in the 1870s, but Michael brought in plots where we dealt with drug addiction, racism, child abuse, everything, you name it, if it happened. And of course we had an episode called Quarantine and another called Plague. So yes, we dealt with this too.